Yes, this is where my head is at after my kid telling me that that they are gay. It's not something that's learned. It's not something that, you know, you can help. 12 years old, 11 or 12, and I actually had a crush, okay, on my mother's friend. For one, I never wanted to make my child ever feel like they are doing something wrong. Yeah, my mother she wasn't bisexual. She wasn't a lesbian. My father wasn't. You may not see it, but I see it. You may not know it, but I know it. If no one else accepts you, mommy does. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Hey, let's talk about sex. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Because my kids, Lord, never cease to amaze your girl. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to be real with y'all 1000%. As I always am. And I want to let y'all in on something that happened while I'm driving. So, excuse the loudness. If you hear my background, it's the car, okay? But we're going to talk about it anyway. I have a child who came to me and told me, Mommy, I am gay and I like the same sex. I'm not going to out this particular child just yet because I'm not sure how this particular child feels about me telling their business. So what I will say is that, you know, for one, I wasn't surprised. I was not surprised at all. I wasn't, okay? Because pay attention to your children. You can see signs along the way. You know what I mean? I don't do anything in my house. Like, I don't do anything that would make my children want to do anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something that naturally happens. I'm one of those mamas that just knows, like, it's not something that's learned. It's not something that, you know, you can help. If that's what you're attracted to, like, there's no beating around the bush about it. That's just who you are. That is just who you are as an individual. So, yeah, with that being said, I'll take you back, okay? When this child actually told me, it brought me back to my childhood. I was 12 years old, 11 or 12, and I actually had a crush, okay, on my mother's friend. I had a crush on her. I don't know why, but my mother used to always bring this woman around, and I had the biggest crush on her, honey, the biggest. And I was just a baby. Like, I was a baby. Again, was not introduced to anything that had to do with, you know, gay. Like, nothing about it. I didn't know anything about it. So that was just my true feelings. And if you guys aren't familiar with my story or whatever, I was a lesbian, like a soul lesbian up until like my 20s. And yeah, I liked women. I still do to this day. It's not like it ever went away. But I understand the difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand how you can have this feeling and it just be natural. Like, you know, it's not like a phase or this little fad, you know, this little, oh, you're just doing this. But no, this is my true feeling. So, for one, I never wanted to make my child ever feel like they are doing something wrong or their feelings aren't valid or they shouldn't feel the way that they do. But I just try to make my child aware that other people are not like you. Other people will have opinions. So no matter how you feel, I want you to continue to do you. Continue to do you. People gonna have whatever. People gonna say whatever. They gonna have their own feelings. You know what I'm saying? They gonna feel how they feel. But people like to run their mouth all the time too. So it's not necessarily always going to be a positive road for you. But you just have to know, just keep your head held high And don't let nobody discourage you. Don't let nobody downplay you. Don't let nobody, like, just do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I'm going too, Big Kenny Ken. Where you going? Sorry, we ran a red light together, y'all. But, you know, go ahead, Ken. Go. Point blank, period. Love your children, okay? Love them for who they are. Don't disown your kids just because they're not like you, okay? Or they remind you too much of you, or their father, or whatever, the mother, whatever. Don't do that. Like, you know, don't push your kids away. You are the person that they turn to. You are the person that they are most comfortable with, or should be. So you should be there for them and not, you know, nobody truly knows anything. You don't. You really don't. Okay? The Bible has been rewritten how many times? Who wrote the Bible? Okay? Let's talk about that. Not who they say wrote it, but who really wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to like, just stop acting so perfect all the time and know that everybody is different. Every single person is different and everybody is unique, and no one should feel less of because they're not like everyone else. You know, that's what makes us all special. So, you know, where would I be at today if my mother would have turned her back on me and was like, no, you, like, no. Like, no, she embraced it. She was like, no, I already knew. I'm just waiting for you to tell me. You know what I'm saying? She let me be me. She allowed me to be me. And she never, she never tried to push me to be her or someone. Yeah, my mother she wasn't bisexual. She wasn't a lesbian. My father wasn't. No one in my household was. So it was like, you know, but she was cool. My mother was like just laid back and she let me be me. And that's one thing I can appreciate about my mother. So with this particular child, you know, that I have that, you know, told me that they like the same sex and they're pretty sure, they're 1000% sure that they do. I just pray that they're always protected and they're always mindful and just, you know, you can't be naive to a lot of things. And I just want my kids to know that they are loved regardless. If no one else accepts you, mommy does. And even when I'm gone, you still hold your head held and high to the sky and know that you are amazing. No matter what you feel or what you think, you are amazing. You are. You may not see it, but I see it. You may not know it, but I know it. You're beautiful. You have a beautiful soul. Just be comfortable with who you are. And never let someone change you. Never. If that person tries to change you, leave them alone. They're not for you. The person that's for you will love you for you. Never try to change anything about you. Okay? That's what makes you special. So just always remember that. And yes, this is where my head is at after my kid telling me that that they are gay. You know, I have a gay child. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You're still my baby. I still love you. I probably love you even more now. I'm probably feeling more protective over you because I know the world and I know how the world is. So, yeah. Yeah, but you guys stick around. At the end of this video, I just opened up 2 packages before I left. So if you want to see what it was, I will include it. But yes, let me know your thoughts. And how would you react if your kids told you that they were gay or they were bi or they like the same sex or whatever? You know, how would you react as a parent? Because again, my kids are young, you know, so they're mentally developing. So you just got to be mindful what you say to kids and how you treat them, because It has a long-lasting effect on their adulthood, okay? How they act when they get older. So, yes. I love you all. I'm not going to keep you here long, but I just wanted to share that with you. And I love you. See you next time. Oh, stay tuned, though. Don't leave yet. I got 2 packages that came yesterday, and I'll just go ahead and open it with you guys really quick. Start with this one. So, it is a 2-piece lounge set. It's PJs for, you know, anytime. It's really light. Cute little tie-dye. Got a little hoodie on it. Some matching pants. You know what I'm saying? Really cute. Light and comfy. So, I'll include a picture with this on because I know it's going to be super snuggly and cute. Now, let's open this one. Bought these for Mr. over here. And I will insert a picture so you guys can see what it looks like exactly, okay?